Right. 15 April 2025. And today I've got one of the most important updates of this week. And this is because the war veterans have now issued the statement as promised by Comrade Nyogai Mabunu. So Comrade Nyogai Mabunu came here and said that Mdarageza is going to come back and issue a statement. So this afternoon, a statement has been issued, and this is it. You can see all these voice notes. That is the statement by the war veterans, over 30 minutes of statements. And I want to summarize for you right now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the relevant parts, and then I'm going to upload the full thing if you have not yet seen it, but I know that it has been published on many other platforms. So I want to give you my summary and my thoughts, and then I'll upload it on Gambakwe. So what has happened is that the war veterans have given Mnangagwa an ultimatum again to step down. They say Mnangagwa must step down and a transitional government must be put in place. The war veterans have said people have been demanding action, and action is going to be coming within a short space of time. They have also said they are not going to announce the type of action they are going to take. They are going to do, unlike the last action where everything was described and everything was stated, there is going to be a surprise action taking place. And they have now approached Nelson Chamisa formally and asked him to be part of the mass action. So part of the mass action and part of the transitional leadership of the country. So Nelson Chamisa is going to be part of the transitional leadership of the country. They've also said that this will not be a peaceful march. Like if Mnangagwa comes and grabs people, they're not just going to stand there and let him grab them. They are going to retaliate. That is what is said here. It's stated. They have also had discussions with state organs, state security organs, and they've agreed that no one is going to attack or arrest protesters. They've also said if an attack is made, they are going to hit back. So very, very clear. And I've said it here, it's going to be shown in the statements that are here. They've also said Chiwenga and Chamisa must become part of the transitional leadership, and they are awaiting Chamisa to respond. So a formal approach has been made to Nelson Chamisa. And now what I'm going to do, I'm now going to play for you a small portion so that you understand what I'm talking about. And then I'll upload this later on. So let us quickly play a section or a small portion of the audio, and then we'll take it from there. So that's a picture. Yeah. So who was addressing the war veterans here? I believe that the voice that we're hearing is that Ra Mukoma Knox or Comrade Knox, and I'm not clear here. I'm going to confirm, but the action has been called, and Mnangagwa has been given ultimatum. He is going to be gone within a month. That is the period given. And let's now do it. Police have been talked to. Chamisa has been talked to. Intelligence have been talked to. Prisons have been talked to. No one is allowed to interfere with what's coming. So let's get started.
Come back with a briefing of what we have done so far. taking it from what we have actually noted from the comments that you put down last time when we spoke together. People are clamoring for action. Action, 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 and nothing more than action. That is the true and very powerful sentiment which we have decided to follow without question. Time for all action is right in Zimbabwe. Many of you made comments after we addressed you. And they said they want action. I'm very grateful that comments from the people of Zimbabwe are very, very helpful. And we are willing to use those comments as a compass to show us which direction we must take. Comrades and friends, fellow Zimbabweans, one outstanding thing that the people of Zimbabwe say is missing is action. We have already started acting in soliciting funds to support the cause. And the funds are promising, highly so. And we have already started engaging Chamisa. Progress is being made in that direction. We've noted without doubt that as much as we may hate Chamisa, he is too popular. However, Chamisa cannot single-handedly remove the illegal regime. We all know that it is Chamisa who won the elections, and the regime is there illegally. He needs our support. Take this seriously. Not only support, he needs sincere support from us, the war veterans. Sincere support is support which is genuine, which is not double-edged, which is not ambiguous. Because if we become greedy, we will not cover no ground. There are many things that Chamisa can do, which we cannot all do. This is the honest truth, discovered through our negotiations. There are also a few things which we, the war veterans, can do, which a civilian like Chamisa cannot do. Truth be told, a civilian man like Chamisa cannot remove this regime at all. The muscle of the war veteran is required, but greediness must be thrown away this time. No cheating, no deception, no nothing this time. The discussions have just started in good faith. Chamisa is willing to engage us further and further. Envoys are already discussing with Chamisa. We have sent the people he knows, and some of us, he knows us. We are discussing with him. Natsimba Mtota is part of the pact. It is high time that we should fly above partisan politics, comrades and friends. We are addressing the nation so that we move together. What we have agreed so far is that if we fail to agree, we will all perish like fools in the pending dynasty of the head of the regime who wants to rule Zimbabwe until he dies. or until he retires, leaving the reins of power in the hands of his own children and the wife and close associates like Tagwire, Siambi, Owen Mutanguve, etc. Triganandas like the Chivios of this world. And this other man, MP for Mabuk-Tafara. Once the discussions are over, there must be a social contract written properly, which must be communicated to the nation so that we move forward together. We are giving the people of Zimbabwe a mandate to act as a compass. Ours is to navigate the ground and move towards what the people want until we reach Canaan. We believe that people are supreme. The way forward is as follows. Once Chamisa agrees, an agreement will be authored and communicated to Zimbabweans. But Chamisa wants to have time to consult his camp first, since he believes in citizens first. This is what he said. It must be people from Chamisa's camp who must communicate what we want to do to their supporters. What is we also mobilize supporters in the regime so that they know what we want to achieve. We have carried out a survey, comrades and friends, which indicated that 85% of people in our ZANU-PF camp support the coming of a new government. Simply because they have already seen that this regime, which is there, is only geared in impoverishing them. It is there to make them poorer and poorer. No one can afford to buy a beast per month, which is very bad. The governing government is promising them $1,500 on the minimum. Those with higher qualifications will obviously get higher salaries. Who can stop supporting such a good cause, comrades and friends? Chamisa's camp is supported. Then we will call upon you, Zimbabweans, to flood the streets for the demonstrations to come lawfully. This may be soon. We are coming with a lawful hurricane like never before. It will be a very, very peaceful demonstration. Mnangagwa himself may sit on the garden chair looking at the people, and I believe that he shall laugh at that. Laughing not because he will be belittling it, but he will see that he can never conquer that kind of movement. It will be a good demonstration. Truth be told, if the regime provokes, we have agreed to challenge them with equal or superior force. The regime may force armed forces to try and counter us, but with no success because we have reached a concession. Consensus, we with all civil servants and all arms of the government to avoid spilling of blood. Fellow Zimbabweans, comrades and friends, there is a need for support for each other this time. Become greedy, we become all losers. We therefore urge those people who really want to unnecessarily criticize those who are organizing and acting to stop it. Otherwise, if we take note of such, they have no support from our camp. Comrades and friends, people's power is greater than people in power. Let us all therefore pray that Advocate Chamisa accepts our offer to him, so that the streets will be flooded. One heart that we need to win in order to win our war is the heart of Chamisa. One hand that we need to have in order to win our war is the end of the war veterans. We are devising a way of communicating our codes to our supporters, so that the regime does not always count us with their intelligence. Leaders in Zambia who work with us will spread our secret messages to our supporters therein. Fire is coming and the pot is getting hotter. The pot is becoming untouchable. The movement is insurmountable. Mnangagwa has no chance this time. I tell you, the thunderous voice of the people is coming from up the mountain. It is Mnangagwa who associates the voice of the people with the voice of God. Lest he forget. We all spoke in installing him in power. We must in power. We must now all speak thunderously. In removing him from there, he is our servant. He does not set the pace. We set the pace. Mnangagwa is fair to all of us. We therefore demand from him that Chamisa's seats must be reinstated by our voice. Chamisa's payout must be given to him by our voice, according to what is on the cards. These concessions are agreeable to Chamisa. Chiwenga, though he did not ask us to do so, must be forced by our voice to give it a nod. Canaan is very close. I can smell it. I can touch it. I can feel it. When the fire gets hotter, the leader of the regime will surely jump out of the pan, moving out. Are you ready to elevate your career and become a certified assessor? Of the pan. Moving out. Fellow Zimbabweans, hear this. Councillors, MPs, presidents, army, judiciary, police, prison services, and all people in government and parastatals are our servants. We set the pace and they follow. We put them in office and we remove them from office. What Mnangagwa is doing now to shut parliament because people want to impeach him is unbecoming of a servant and the leader of all servants. It doesn't pay to act in such a criminal way. Can a servant surely put conditions to his master or fight his master in the manner Mnangagwa does and win the day? No. I say no to that. And I believe that Zimbabwe is also prepared to say no. War veterans alone, without the mass, cannot remove Mnangagwa lawfully. Otherwise, we fall in the trap of illegalities associated with coups. And we have agreed that we must never delve in any illegality, save it be self-defense. We are not saying if the regime starts to beat us, we shall stand like sheep. Never, ever. That will be the greatest mistake that the regime will make this time. Because if they come to us with guns, we shall disarm them and reply with equal force. They will never do it. The concession that is there shows that he will never do it this time. We say enough is enough. What he has done so far is enough to kill some of our people. Innocent blood being spilled. Comrade Geza said, the great commander must win the war without spilling blood. This is our ethos. We agreed to deal with the current crop of parliamentarians, especially those supportive of the regime, so as to line their pockets and fill their stomachs. We are going to deal with them decisively. Fellow Zimbabweans, comrades and friends, gone are the days for stomach politics. We are all suffering. Our industry is dead. Our children are jobless. Our relatives serving in government are paid peanuts. We are promising Canaan to the citizens. Those working or those not working. We refer you to our previous discussions with you. More promises are coming. Civil servants must get at least $1,500 on the minimum. Highly qualified people get more. This is what we promised, and our promise is sincere this time. If this fails, then you are at liberty again as masters to remove anyone who shall be in the office. Whether Chiwenga is there, Chamisa is there, Mabuni is there, even Geza is there. We give you the power to remove us if we fail you. Our minerals are being plundered. Our land is heavily underutilized. Natural resources are being destroyed in our watch. Our water is being poisoned by the regime through negligent use and negligent contamination, such that it's now dangerous to drink water in Harare. Our law, comrades and friends, protects the few. We are in another criminal, not criminal, but animal farm, where it is said, and all animals are equal, but others are more equal than others. Government business is now being done at pre-kept farm, leaving our offices for no good reason. Corruption is a big cancer, and it's coming from the head of the regime. Our relations with other countries are poor, and that causes us to be poorer. We are in problems all because of the regime. We say to you, enough is enough. We are resorting to lawful action now. Our people are abducted and killed. Members of the regime can never be imprisoned, even if they commit crimes. But others, even if they do little things, they get into jail. This regime is now a cancer to us all. Let's take power lawfully. Then Chamisa and Chiwenga must lead the transition. If it is by people's choice, we are free to come up with our ideas, as we always do in putting comments. Then those comments, we shall make use of them. Please avoid being argumentative. Avoid scolding those who try to make solutions. Why? Because if we do that, we get divided. And when we are divided, we all fall like fools. The transition will go in line with the reforms. The transition leaders will make reforms quickly with consultation of the Zimbabweans. After consulting Zimbabweans and the reforms are done, then we run into the election, where even Chamisa and Chiwenga will be contestants as well. Whoever wins carries the day. We urge the church to pray for the nation, urge the nation to repent, and be righteous before God. Many people say it doesn't pay to say God, God, but many wars were won by people who are righteous before God. If we are not righteous, we are never going to win this war. Even if it was to be fought by few people, with the hand of God, we will win it. God does not say we must all perish like a sheep. No. We fight for our rights. Fellow Zimbabweans, let's humble ourselves as the nation in the depths of humility. Let's not come up with hypocritical ways of fighting our cause as a church, abusing the Lord's name or even God's name. No. Let's base our fight on truth and righteousness, and with a desire to do good. Good to who? To all citizens of Zimbabwe, even those in the regime. we will do good to them. We will act fair to them. If it is fair that they get arrested because of their misdeeds, it shall be done with love for God's children, including those in the regime. Comrades and friends, brothers and sisters, our only reason for fighting the regime are as follows: to defend God's people, surely God's people are in Kenya and Zimbabwe. Some are dying of hunger, some are dying of accidents, some are jobless. That's death. They need to be defended, those people. Some are being abducted.
Earl discovered her savings discreetly.
Comrades and friends, we don't need servants in offices of government who set the best. We must set the best. If we say they must leave office, they must leave. We no longer have employment for them. For them to play around and cheat us like that and close parliament because they know that there is danger coming to them, they are getting into hunger because of their action. We say no to that. Comrades and friends, we thank you so much for taking out your time to listen to this. Please, let us work together. The wagon is moving. It is moving very fast. Only those who catch up with it will be lucky in the Third Republic. We thank you, Zimbabweans, and salute you for all the efforts that you put in making comments and listening to these discussions. There's no time to play this time. We have no time to play. We have no time for corruption. Those who are receiving land and all monetary packages from the regime, please remember, the regime is led by a very old man. By no miracle, this man will never be there for a long time. If he spends a month there, he will be very lucky. Very lucky. Remember, we said now we are going to speak in parables. A language which the regime will never understand. A language which is paraphrased to our people. Coded so that we surprise the regime. The target is to surprise them. Let's also all put our shoulders to the wheel. We all want to take turns in testing the honey that is all in Zimbabwe. Comrades and friends, let us not be cowards, but let us remain lawful. We are not.
Right. So I think you've heard it. I've given you about 30 minutes. There is more. And what I'm going to do is 10 minutes past 9, when I come back, we're going to unpack what I've said by the war veterans. That was the voice of Comrade Chiwenga. And all the war veterans are together. There is no one that is not with what Comrade Chiwenga said. The next action that is going to take place is going to happen very quickly, without announcement, but a document has been submitted to Nelson Chamisa. The document is going to result in a social contract with specific actions on each side. On Chamisa's side, there's the opposition, and on the war veteran side, in ZANU-PF. The military has agreed to it. The police have agreed to it. Intelligence have agreed to it. So no one is going to be attacked. However, if Sean Mnangagwa, for example, was to deploy, then there'll be a response, an armed response. However, according to what our Comrade Chiwenga said here, they don't expect any attack on people who will be protesting. So what is left is for Chamisa to consider the document and then to come up with a response. So I'm going to unpack the options that are available to Nelson Chamisa right now. in the evening. What is Chamisa going to do? I'll let you guys know. Remember what I said 3 days ago. There is certain things that are going to leak between now and the impeachment on the 6th. The impeachment is going to happen. Mnangagwa is not going to be removed before the impeachment. That is my understanding. The impeachment is going to happen. However, all MPs and senators are going to have to vote for that impeachment. So there are things that are going to happen in between to make sure that people vote for the impeachment. And it doesn't matter if you've taken land or not, you are going to vote for the impeachment. That is what I've been told, and it's going to happen. So let's digest what has been said by Comrade Chiwenga. Later on tonight, I'm going to come back. We're going to talk a bit more about what is happening to Comrade Nyokayama Bunu. We're going to talk about what is happening to the war veterans. And we're going to talk about Chiwenga's options. So remember, Chiwenga has been named as someone who is going to be the president. So I now expect Mnangagwa to make a move on Chiwenga because he's the person who's going to be leading the transitional government. And he's now going to be asked, are you going to lead the transitional government? That question is going to come. You're going to see Chiwenga being asked very, very quickly. You can also see an attack taking place. So everyone is on high alert as we speak. Because Mnangagwa can respond by attacking these people and saying that they've done a treasonous act. So let's be very, very careful. And then Chabangu, they have said Chabangu is going to get attacked. No doubt about it. Chabangu and anyone who goes with him is going to get attacked. It's been said here. In fact, I think I should find that audio where they said Chabangu is on the line. I don't know if I can find it, but let's try to find it very, very quickly.
We have done so far, taking it from what we have actually noted from the comments that you put down.
Okay, I think I've got quite a lot of audios.
We refer you to our previous discussions with you.
Right, so I've got too many audios. I have to find the audio on Chabangu. Chabangu was mentioned. They are aware that Chabangu has been brought back to take over the opposition. And they've said they're going to go after Chabangu and anyone who takes the land. So guys, be careful. 30 days is a little time. Right now, we've got 15 days and 6 days, which is 21 days. Just lie low and do not do anything crazy because we are now getting to the point, to the end of everything. So this is the end. Mnangagwa is going to go. Do not align yourself to the person who's going. Try to work with the people. So that is what I can say. Comrade Knox, Chiwenga, and the rest of the war veterans, I have spoken. And remember, Kuti, this was said by Comrade Nyokayama Bunu during the week that the war veterans are going to come. There is an audio of Sean Mnangagwa threatening or planning to kill General Chiwenga. That audio is available and it will be released at the right time. But right now, it's not the time. I'm sure that you understand right now the focus is on Chamisa. The focus is on the action that is going to take place and everything else is going to follow. So watch very carefully, be on high alert, and do not align yourself to the wrong side. You've been warned, especially the MPs. You've been warned. Do not do anything that will get you into trouble. So impeachment is coming without a doubt. There will be impeachment, and Mnangagwa is going to go. Mnangagwa is suffering from vascular dementia. He is also very corrupt, and he has taken the government and put it in the hands of what is called Jugananda. That is 34 people who have been named as Jugananda. Those 34 people are on the line. All of Mnangagwa's children are on the line. So let's be very, very careful and be alert. So I'm going to go away now and be back at 10 minutes past 9. I would like to thank Chimama. So let's see what Chimama is saying. Let's go to Twitter and see what Chimama has tweeted just now. You can go to Chimama's Twitter and let's see what is it that she has been. So that is Chimama ZW. Chimama is with the MHA. So that is Chimama ZW, one of the most powerful women. Go check out her Twitter and let's see what she has tweeted today. I want you guys to look at what she has tweeted. What has she tweeted? What has she tweeted? Currently, I'm not seeing anything, but keep watching this account very, very carefully. Account Chimama, she's going to tweet something. So here, she is tweeted 2 hours ago. Ndakakudzai kuti signal ina Nelson Chamisa ndibaba venyu. She voter reckon. Isusu wait for signal from Chamisa. Social contract iye yaitaurwa muchiramba hatipinde muroad without a social contract, a written agreement. So go and listen to what is on Chimama's Twitter. She's got some of the audios that I have here. So go and listen and watch very carefully. However, remember what I'm saying. Chamisa hasn't responded. He's been approached. If Chamisa doesn't respond, there is a number of things that will happen. If Chamisa responds, remember my video of during the week, that there's going to be a serious leak that is going to come. I was told this last week that there's some video and audio and photos that are being used to blackmail Nelson Chamisa. And we've reached that point now where we want to see what is going to happen. It's going to happen one way or the other. It's going to be very dramatic. And it won't end well, especially from Mnangagwa. Mnangagwa is going to go and impeachment is going to happen. So 6th of May, a very important day. But before that, a lot is going to happen. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Thank you for your support. Please share this to as many people as possible so that when we come at 9 o'clock, it's just a matter of wrapping up the analysis. Thank you very much for watching and a good evening